Good day, people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Elliott Wave Principal. I'm your host, Shaheen. I have an important update with the gold as regard to gold and silver, and we're going to discuss it. First of all, we would like to see where exactly in the next swing is going on, and then I'll discuss the longer term frame analysis as well. So I think in a shorter time frame, as per my analysis, indicating that we are bullish, but the point to be remembered is that the bullish trend is for next few days. I would say next couple of weeks, including this week and the next week, and that is I'm expecting a sharp bounce of prices to go up and complete the structure that actually started from over here. So I'm expecting this structure to look like this. All right, I'll draw it again so you can clearly see. This kind of look like a flat correction, all right. And I'm expecting a sharp movement for the prices to go up. This is gold chart, and we're expecting for the prices to bounce up towards around $4,800. And the reason is simple, and we'll discuss the reason in a bit. As far as stop loss is concerned, I'm expecting the prices not to drop below 39.50. So that gives us quite a bit of, in terms of profit to loss ratio. Right now, we're on around 40.50, 40.66. So if you drop your stop loss just $100 below, and the price expected prices to go somewhere around 4,800, that's about $750 uh, gain as respect to the um, loss ratio of about $100 potential loss ratio. So it's pretty good, amazing trade, and I'm expecting that since we have spent quite a bit of time already in the previous wave as well, right here. So a sharper movement shall be able to complete the wave structure right over here. Let's go back to silver, and then we'll discuss the longer term frame analysis. I'm expecting a similar move happening in silver, and the jump in prices of silver is expected to create a double top right around over here, which is around 89 to $90, right over here, 89.50 something. Let's call it $89 even. As far as stop loss is concerned, I'm expecting the prices not to go below, which is 59, 57.50. All right, and it's just once again this is just 1 by 8 of the previous range. All right, in regard to gold, gold has already dropped below 1 by 8, so we're expecting the next lower price movement. I'll draw it here so you can see it in front of you. So this is the previous main bullish wave that we had. So I've drawn 1 by 8 sections of it, and then price is already kind of reached and bounced off it, and then as that's the result I'm using the previous. Traditionally we should be using 3900, but that's a little far away for as far as profit to loss ratio. It becomes a bit ugly. Not ugly, but not that good. So I've decided to keep it right over here. And if it passes through here, we're expecting for the prices to drop further below. All right. So that's the reason I'm expecting that prices are not going to go drop below 39.50, and a sharp bounce any hour we should start now, and we expect the price to go up in next couple of weeks. I would say this week and the next week, we'll see the prices around $4,800. And same means that once again, you can draw the same tool right over here that will give you a reason where to put a stop loss right over here. And we can see that our stop loss is at 1 by 8 of the previous range right over here. All right. Let's have a look at the reason now. I have clearly mentioned that silver and gold are at the easiest spot as far as long-term frame analysis is concerned. And the reason is simple because if you look at the long-term wave structure, this right over here, we have easily a cup right over here, and the prices actually went below above that. Right now, prices are retracing it, and this important structure top is very important. Prices haven't come close to it. Actually, they haven't come close to it right over here in this regard, and just stayed above about $10, $11 above it right over here, giving us an impression that as soon as the correction is complete, we are to go be bullish in gold and silver both. Now, gold is showing a different structure, but since both of them go together, we are expecting for the prices to carry on. The only problem is in the short time frame, if and when the structure is complete. Okay, and the structure it seems has changed. I was expecting it first to be double zigzag, then triple zigzag, and then some mirror analysis, and I was thinking, no, this is a little, this looks like it's going to take quite a bit of time. So accumulation is expected right over here before a larger move will happen in gold and silver. And that's what I came to a point, that this is not triple zigzag pattern. It looks like we are going towards a triangle pattern, which of A is relatively complete right here. This is a wave A structure, and then wave B is going to be a flat correction, and then wave C is going to be a zigzag, wave D is going to be a zigzag, and wave E is going to be a zigzag. Okay, let me delete this right now, so we have no point right here. This point is important because this is previous high, which is $50. You can simply remember it, or you can look at the structure right over here. So right now the point here is that we are expecting a triangle to be happening on the larger. So that's why I'm saying that the prices are expected to stay in the range for a while, and that will give us an impression of accumulation before a larger trade or larger move happens. All right, so let's do this. That will be the completion of the wave B, and then we are expecting wave C to be a zigzag, wave D to be a zigzag, and then wave E is to be expected a zigzag. Remember, wave E doesn't have to come all the way to close to the lower section. So if you want to buy at the lowest, I think wave C will be the last chance, and that still we are not sure whether it's going to happen or not, because sometimes triangles, the line, the support line arises at a sharper angle as well. Something like this can happen. So if you are looking at a longer time frame analysis, buy, and you say, oh, I want to buy at the absolute low, we are close to it. All right. So anything, something like this is expected to happen. We can definitely see a triangle where the lower area is just increasing in angle and the top stays flat. All right, this is also a one possibility. So keep in mind that the next move is definitely about 46% increase in the price of silver in next couple of weeks, including current week as well. So current week plus the next week, we are expected to about 10 days. We are expected to see the completion of move. Hence, very a lot of bulls are going to come around at the top. Keep in mind that will be reaching a very important resistance. Same with gold right here. We have a similar pattern that I'm expecting in gold, and that once wave B is complete right over here, we are expecting for the prices to come down and create wave C, wave D, and wave E. The triangle is going to be right now quite symmetric right over here, but we can definitely see a behavior where the top stays flat right here. The top stays flat, and the lower support line of the triangle actually ascends. All right. So this has can be possibility as well. Keep in mind. If this happens, then we can see some behavior like this. Let me delete that so it doesn't make any confusion, the support line. And this as well, we have already discussed that point. So let's call it this. How long C and D are going to take? C, D, and E are going to take too early to say at this point. All right. So once again, I'm point of view that in next 10 days we have to see a strong movement in gold and silver, and even after that we can actually take the bearish side, and that because a strong resistance is coming. Wish you good luck with your trading. Have a good one, and bye bye.